Grand Rising, y'all. I'm just trying to see something. I'm trying to run a test and see how I can stream on multiple platforms other than just YouTube. I'm also getting ready to stream members only streams as well as people continue to join the community on YouTube and Patreon. I'm going to start doing members only lives sometimes throughout the week. Okay. Or a few times throughout the week. So I'm not sure who all can see this live right now. But again, I'm trying to run a test and see something. So Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. For those of you that were on my latest live where I was talking about how the hierarchies will perform ritualistic operations by way of children, I'm preparing myself to teach a lesson on dark occult knowledge in continuation of that last live that I posted. Okay. So I know it's early. It's early where I am anyway. So I'm just trying to see something. Comment. You don't want it anymore. No. We also have to learn to stop being afraid of certain terminologies as well, because I know just based off the title of this live that a lot of people won't even want to deep dive into that topic when that is the problem within the society is that we are afraid of certain topics and certain word choices and things like that, certain terminologies because of fear. The only way to know your enemy is to study them. Your enemies study you, melanated people in particular. They know everything it is to know about you and your melanin. So why not study the dark occult? Not why not inform yourself of dark occult rituals so that you know exactly what it is to look for and what we are up against as a community? Because whether you want to accept it or not, it's actively happening in present time right now. It's actively happening. You don't want to anymore. No. Let's go. Let's go, little kitty cat. You don't want to anymore. Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Jay. Finally, somebody left a comment because I was getting worried. Like, where the people at? Grand Rising. I was just explaining to the few people that was in here that I'm just trying to figure out how do I stream on multiple platforms at once. Because eventually, a lot of my teachings, I'm still going to go live like regular for my subs. But I'm also building two communities. That's one on YouTube, and then there's one on Patreon that I'm also building as well. Eventually, a lot of the teachings that I'm going to be doing will be for members only. Okay? It's going to be for members only. That's going to be on Patreon and YouTube. Now, with the YouTube, I have four different tiers. So you got it starts at $4.99 on up to $25.99. Y'all just have to go and look at the memberships, okay, and choose which one best fit for you. Now, as far as Patreon, that's going to be more of, you know, the community where we are actively communicating with each other. And I'm going to add even more teachings to Patreon, more so than Patreon is going to be more tailored towards um, all kinds of teaching, esoteric, occult, dark occult, okay, and more so about how do we escape mental slavery, okay, and then we can also communicate with each other there, and I can do exclusive lives on Patreon. Okay, but YouTube is going to be more so like, I'll still do the membership lives and perks and things like that, but you're just going to get a lot more on Patreon. If that makes sense. Jay say you just waking up. Well, guess what? I'm finna go to sleep. I was not even expecting nobody to really come in the chat for real. Grand Rise Stephanie. But yeah, I'm trying to get the community together. Okay. So that's basically what I'm doing on live right now. Trying to figure out how to stream from um like if I do my members only on YouTube, all of my members only content is going to be on Patreon. If I'm going doing members only on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also going to do exclusive content for Patreon only. He said, we gonna come in to check on it. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Hey Nadine, Grand Rising, y'all. So I just highly recommend that um those who want to really deep dive with my teachings and knowledge and esoteric teachings and occult teachings, which simply means hidden teachings, I highly recommend y'all connect with me on the memberships, okay? Sign up for the membership. The cheapest membership I have is $4.99, okay? $4.99 up to um $25 on YouTube, and then it's $20 on Patreon, which I'm eventually go up on that price. Eventually. Because actually Patreon is going to be offering more than YouTube ultimately. And then that in the Patreon community is, I eventually want to see some things unfold in reality. You know what I mean? Where we actually create in a real community, not just a Patreon community. I want to see this spill out in real life and we build a real community. So that's where I'm heading with that. That's where I'm eventually heading with that. Some off grid community, you know, off grid somewhere. Now, let me share something with y'all. The memberships. Let me show y'all. Read somewhere. What's that about? Now the oh, I see what's going on. Okay, let me share something with y'all. This is how you get to the membership because I know on some like on the phone you might not see it. So if you want like a laptop or something like that, you'll see it. And I also posted a link in the YouTube post as well if you're interested in signing up. Because for me, it's not just about um, us being, like on YouTube exclusively, and then there's no real life experience with the community. That's not what my goal is. I want to have real life experience with the people. So, dang, this says manage video. But anyway, it'll be like right here. It'll say join if you want to join a membership. Or here we go, membership. Then the members. So this is what the membership tab look like. Members of Sisters of Isis Dynasty. Sisters of Isis Dynasty, those are for the women. That specific group is for the divine feminines, okay? And that's another difference between the memberships on YouTube versus Patreon. Patreon is going to be for the entire community, that's male and female. The Sisters of Isis Dynasty is more tailored towards divine feminines and building a sisterhood. Okay. And at this point I am suggesting that um you pay to join that membership because of what it offers. And I realized after creating free um free groups for women that they don't really show up like they should, and the communication is always off, or I feel like they don't really take it seriously. So this group, Sisters of Isis Dynasty, this is specifically tailored towards women who are actively seeking a safe space for other divine feminines. And I also will be teaching about divine femininity, and how to show up as your best version of yourself, different teachings on deities, um, you know, esoteric teachings in regards to divine femininity, all type of things based around divine feminine. That is what that group is for, Sisters of Isis Dynasty. And the cost of that membership is about, I think it's $25 a month. But like I said, the difference between this Sisters of Isis Dynasty and the Patreon is for everybody. Okay, it's for everybody. But I realize that people take things more serious when they're paying for it. So it's really not necessarily about the money for me. It's about people being serious, and people tend to be serious about things that they pay for. So that's what it's really about. Joseph, hey Joseph. So yeah. Um, but like I said, there's different memberships. $4.99. So basically $5, $10, $15, and then $25. And each tier come with different perks, basically. Different perks. I was trying to see how do I see the whole list of memberships, but I don't know, y'all. I'm still figuring this out myself. So yeah, you'll be able to still chat in each membership. We'll still be able to chat there. I'll still do exclusive lives for all members. Okay. And then like for the witchy dark feminine sessions and things like that, that's where, I exclusively teach women about, dark art rituals, not necessarily malevolent dark art rituals, but just dark femininity. Okay. So it's really about embodying and using your dark femininity to become your greatest version of yourself. So you use it to alchemize and transform yourself versus, you know, malevolent rituals and things like that. No, it's not that. Now, when I say dark teachings on occult, I'm talking about dark rituals as far as like Luciferians, the dark side of ritualistic activities that be going on and how they siphon from the community actively today, actively. Okay. So there's a difference. There's a difference. Yeah, y'all. That's basically it. I just wanted to pop on real quick and I'm about to pop off. So make sure y'all signed up, find you a membership that works best for your budget. And I'll catch y'all next time. I'm still gonna go live regular though. But I'm transitioning, y'all. I am transitioning to members only lives. I am. Okay. But in regards to like public cases like Naziah Harris and any other cases that I feel drawn to cover, those will be public. Those will be public. But this is also my way of kind of like getting rid of the people that are just here for specific things like Naziah, the Naziah case. I'm creating a community simultaneously. So those who want to be a part of a community and that's being orchestrated by a person who actively seeks sovereignty, okay, and is against all forms of slavery, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, then this will be the community for you. This is not a religion. This is not religious based. This is a community about freedom and how we can transition into making it a reality for us. Okay. So if you're interested in a community like that, this will be the community for you. This is a very different community. This is not your typical spiritual community. Mm-mm. So yeah, that's that, y'all. See y'all. I'll come back later.